Sorry. Did I wake you up? Yeah. Oh, your nose is all runny. Gross. Hey guys. It's Monday. I just rudely woke Opie up from a nap. He's not very happy right now with me. So I thought I would give a shout out today to the wonderful city of Memphis. I cut my teeth playing in the bars and coffee shops in Memphis. I met some really cool songwriters while I lived there, and one of those really cool songwriters was a gal named Kim Richardson, and she was originally from Arkansas, and I saw her play at Moe's over there by the University of Memphis, and I'd never seen anybody play guitar the way she did. She wasn't afraid to hurt the guitar. And you know, I was kind of brought up in the school of just try to with nothing wrong with that. But here was this woman who wasn't afraid to bang on her guitar, not like an August Rush kind of way, but and she just wasn't afraid to hurt the guitar. So I used to do this song of hers in the bars in Memphis. And I was just thinking about it yesterday. I called a couple of friends and sang it to them, and we were all like, oh my God, we forgot about this song. So this song is called So and So. It is by Kim Richardson, and it is available probably on iTunes. Any suggestions? What I tell them when my friends start asking questions about us? What about when they get keen? See, I've been crying. I didn't mean to cry. Just some so and so, just some so and so. It's nobody I know. Do I tell them about those eyes? Reeled me in and hypnotized. just some so-and-so, just some so-and-so. It's nobody I know. Kim Dang Richardson, I wonder if she has tuned in. She lives over in Nashville now. Nice. Hey guys, you know, it's my eyesight's terrible, so I'm trying to read comments as they pop up. Thank you very much. I'd forgotten about that song, and I'd forgotten about a couple of others as well. And while we're hanging out together, we do need to talk about a couple of things that obviously shook the music community this week. We lost Joe Diffie, and we'll talk about that in just a little bit, maybe towards the end. One of my favorite songwriters, I mean top two favorite songwriters of all time, John Prine, is in the hospital with, of course, lovely COVID-19. And he was marked as critical last night, but I saw that Miss Fiona tweeted earlier that he's in stable condition now, and that's great. John is a fighter. He's been through way worse and come out okay, so I know he's going to be all right. So that being said, I had some people contact me today and asked me to do some John Prine songs. So of course we're going to do some John Prine songs. I did John Prine songs yesterday, and I'll do John Prine songs tomorrow. Let's do The Way the World Goes Round. Somebody just, oh my goodness, my cousin is on and she wants me to do 90s hip hop, some La Bouche. Got it, buddy. All right. Well, I know a guy, he's got a lot to lose. He's a pretty nice fella, but he's kind of confused. He's got muscles in his head that ain't ever been used. He thinks he owns half his town. Starts drinking heavy, gets a big red nose, beats his old lady with a rubber hose. But he takes her out to dinner, buys her nice clothes. That's the way the world goes round. That's the way that the world goes around. You're up one day, the next you're down. It's a half an inch of water, you think you're gonna drown. It's the way the world goes round. I was sitting in the bathtub, counting my toes, when the radiator broke and the water all froze. Now I got stuck in the ice without my clothes, as naked as the eyes of a clown. I was crying ice cubes, hoping I'd croak, when the sun came through the window and the ice all broke. I stood up and laughed, I thought it was a joke. It's the way the world goes round. Well, that's the way that the world goes around. You're up one day, the next you're down. It's a half an inch of water, you think you're gonna drown. It's the way the world goes round. It's just a half an inch of water, you think you're gonna drown. It's the way the world goes round. I don't know the full story, but I do know that there was a show that Mr. Prine was at, and a lady asked for the Happy Enchilada song. And I heard him tell that story at his family reunion. I've never forgotten it. When he asked, what's the Happy Enchilada song? She, of course, said, it's a happy enchilada and you think you're going to drown. Now, the lyric is it's a half an inch of water, but that misheard lyrics are some of the funniest things that happen. Let's see, who else did I forget about? I mentioned Wake Up Older, and I actually did, it's a Lisa Carver tune, and I did it with Brandy Clark on her live stream, and somebody mentioned that they had missed it, and I love that song. I promise it's not like Sad Song Monday or anything. There we go. teeth brushed. Crashed on the couch, and now my mouth tastes like yesterday's news. Well, hello, Jim Beam, all the places you've seen. If only you could talk, you'd tell me why you walked out on me and you. All the things lovers do when it's over. All the things lovers do when it's done. You find a cool bottle or a warm shoulder and wake up older and try to move on. Drove around last night thinking about our last fight. I cruised by your house, all the lights were out and you were gone. So I found me a stranger. Oh, there's comfort in danger. But I thought about you the whole time that we were getting it on. All the things lovers do when it's over. All the things lovers do when it's done. You find a cool bottle and a warm shoulder and you wake up older. Wake up older. You find a cool bottle or a warm shoulder. Wake up older and you try to move on. I slept in my makeup. I didn't get my teeth brushed. And I crashed on the couch. And my mouth tastes like yesterday's news. Lisa Jane Carver. Oh, certainly glad I'm having a good hair day while I have to stay indoors. Oh, the roots are real, guys. We're going to find out during isolation just exactly how much of my head is pure gray, because we stopped coloring this a few years ago and color the rest of it. I also saw a lot of like at-home haircut fails on my Instagram, and I think Dana Johnson would probably really appreciate it if you didn't color your hair yourself at home or try to cut your hair. I wouldn't try it. The ice maker, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's very loud and it scares me sometimes. Another songwriter I love, Blue Foley. I had a request on Snapchat. Sorry, somebody in Little Rock says they're touching their nose. I'm touching my nose too. We had a game we would play at the bar that if someone started touching their nose, everyone has to touch their nose, and the last person to touch their nose has to go by everybody around. So I would be singing in the bar, and the microphone's right here, and I would stick my nose onto the microphone so that I didn't have to buy everybody around. Cheers. So this is a request. It was written by Blue Foley. And the very first time I fell in love with Randall Clay, it was him singing this song. I'd never met him before. We were at the Rusty Nail, and he got up there just bigger than shit. He's a big, stocky guy. And he sang this song, and he walked over to me and said, "Word on the street is you and I need to make bad decisions together." And we were friends from that second on. Blue, thank you for writing this song. Damn love, damn my heart, damn the way I fell so hard, damn the stars, Her damn memory keeps catching up. Dead end roads, distant radio. Every song is so damn slow. You know I try to let her go. Lord knows I can't. And it wouldn't hurt so much if I didn't give a damn. Damn love, damn my heart, damn the way I feel so hard. Dang, I love that song. I think I saw Carolyn's name run by. You're welcome for your request. I never thought about doing like multiple live streams a week and that you might run out of things to say. I don't run out of things to say because I talk all the time. So I know I will think of things. Oh, when I was calling my friends yesterday, I called a friend and sang so-and-so. And I said, I think I'm going to call this other friend, and what song do you think I should sing? And, you know, when I heard Wake Up Older, I knew I wanted to move. I've known I wanted to move to Nashville since I was a little girl. But when I heard Wake Up Older, I knew that when I got to town, I wanted to track down Lisa Carter. And I wanted to create a relationship there that hopefully someday would result in writing songs with her. And it did. We wrote a song called Creosote together about an old railroad bridge that I used to hang out on when I was in college. But then I got together with Shelley Tackett and Lisa Carter, and we wrote this song, and I had completely forgotten about it. We were riding at Big Tractor in Carver's office, and she said, Ashley, sister, what are they going to write on your tombstone when you die? And I said, they're going to write Never Would Leave Well Enough Alone on it. So we wrote Well Enough Alone. It's not about tombstones. Were you really gonna sit there and act like you didn't
me sweat.
Luckily, I wore a great t-shirt. Let's see. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the nice comments, because I know you guys are bored. I know it gets really boring, you know, just talking to the dog or trying to FaceTime with one another. Let's try to remember not to get frustrated with each other over little stuff. I think I'm going to do 2 more, I think, because I would like to do Creosote that I wrote with Lisa Carver. So, in short, if you're tuning in from Jonesboro or around the Memphis area, you remember Bono Bridge. It was an old railroad bridge built in the 1800s. It was made out of railroad ties. And we weren't supposed to be out there. It was on County Road 352, but we would go at night and we would watch the trains go by. And the trains would go underneath that bridge so fast and so close to the bridge that it shook everything. And there were about 6 of us youngins that went out there really, really often, nearly every night in college. And my favorite was this guy named Randy Joe, and we loved spending time together. It's been quite a few years ago now, but I got a phone call that Bono Bridge had been exploded. The Burlington Northern Santa Fe, despite the property being named a historic landmark, got blown to smithereens. And some of my friends in Memphis heard about it. They went to Memphis and got whatever pieces they could find. And if you've ever smelled creosote, it's a smell you'll never forget. And it's also it's a substance that once it gets on your skin, it's going to be there a while, and when it gets on your clothes, it's there forever and ever, amen. And we would stand on top of the bridge and watch the train, but sometimes Randy Joe and I would get up underneath and hang in the trestles, and my mother's tuned in, and I know she's going to be like, why would you do that? It's so dangerous. We would sit inside the trestles and hold onto them, and the train would pass, and if a rock had thrown up or something, we would have been seriously injured. But those are some of the times I will never, ever, ever forget. So I called Lisa Carver, and I said, the bridge is gone. The last of the world's safe places is gone. And she said, sister, come over. So I went over there. Been a long time since I played it, so luckily I wrote it. So if I sing the wrong words, I can just make up new ones. Knees, ain't no breeze down by the trestle. Blackberry grin running down the chin, it's dark as petrol. What's the next line? Lying on my back, right by the track. I ain't gonna want no supper. Don't cry for me, no, when I die. You just mark my grave with a railroad tie. In an old pine box. Joe, we know where to go when we gotta get closer. So we run around a little patch of ground where the cars passed over. The stars looking down, I lost it to the sound of a Carolina train line howling. Don't cry for me, no, when I die. Just mark my grave with a railroad tie. I ain't got no use for streets of gold. Where I've been harmonic right. Creosote, amen. I'll tune this back up. I tried not to pay attention to it. I tried to keep my social media limited yesterday, but there wasn't any getting around the fact that we lost Joe Diffie, and that is unthinkable, and it blows my mind. Tons of Joe Diffie songs were the soundtrack to my life. Ships That Don't Come In, Home, John Deere Green, Prop Me Up Beside the Jukebox. Oh my God, there was this one, I played with Joe in Little Rock one time, and there was this song called Cold Budweiser and a Sweet Tater. And I know nobody knew that song. It was on the Honky Tonk Attitude record. It was the very last track. And so I had opened for Joe, and then I'd get in the crowd, and he's up there playing, and this guy is he's perfect for this exact crowd. He's got a mullet, he's missing a couple teeth. He looks over with one eye open and goes, I love me some Joe Diffie. And I was like, yeah, dude, we all love Joe Diffie. That's why we're here. So between songs, I screamed, Cold Budweiser and a Sweet Tater. And Mr. Diffie stopped what he was doing and said, thank you for listening to the record all the way through. They didn't play the song, of course. I wonder if I can play the song. Hello, this morning, all alone. Maybe. I don't know, let's find out. That wasn't the Joe Diffie song I was gonna do. Everything I'll ever need. Hang on, I'll figure it out. Maybe. Woke up this morning all alone. I turned up and you were gone. Pulled the shade and looked down the drive. You were gone to my 65. And all that's left in the refrigerator is a cold Budweiser and a sweet tater. I'm from so morning light. Don't know what I did last night. I'm not sure I didn't die. I'm wearing out this double wide. And all that's left in the refrigerator is a cold Budweiser and a sweet tater. What makes you think I miss you? What makes you think I care? When everything I'll ever need is in that Frigidaire. Well, that phone's been ringing for an hour and I'm still standing here in the shower. Guess I should go and look at the view, but I've got better things to do. I don't need to leave this trailer. Got a cold Budweiser and a sweet tater. If that song ain't country, I'll eat your hat. I know that while we're grieving the loss of Mr. Diffie, of course, the best way to celebrate anybody is to keep them alive through their music and through yours. So I saw Terry Clark did Home. She did Home this morning, put it on Instagram. It was beautiful. I'm gonna do a Joe Diffie song that's gonna send us out on kind of a happy note. Julie Roberts just tweeted at me. That is so cool. Hi, buddy. He's back. I don't know where this song came from. I have no way of knowing, but it's a rapid lyric song, and I love those. All right. She walked into Smokey's, one hit at a time, like a broken field runner, slipping through the line. He likes the way she looks, so she called her little wife, said, don't wait up for me, I'll be working late tonight. Wife picks up the phone, burst into tears, call her sister up and cries, get over here. Says she tells her boyfriend, be back in a while. Boyfriend wants a beer, the store is just a mile. He leaves the motor running, he'll only be a minute. The car drives away with teenagers in it. The driver tells his buddies, you got one life to live. They scream into the night, let's get it over with. Cause and effect, chain of events, all of this chaos makes perfect sense. When you're spinning around, things come undone. Welcome to Earth, the rock and the sun. Here comes the gas, car starts to swerve, heads for a semi-truck, jumps the curb. Truck hits the big boy in the Shoney's parking lot and flies through the air, takes out the bank clock. Clock strikes a light pole, transformer spark, lights go down, town goes dark. Witness calls the cops, says she saw it all. Swears a giant alien has landed at the mall. Cops ring up the mayor, say there's panic in the streets. I hate to wake you up, but we can't find the chief. Mayor said use your head if he ain't in his car. He's hiding from his wife down at Smokey's bar. Cause in effect, GW events, all of this chaos makes perfect sense. When you're spinning round, things come undone. Welcome to Earth, the rock from the sun. Welcome to Earth, the rock from the sun. That was fun. Thanks for taking time out of your day. It's release week, so happy release week. I have no idea how to release an album this way, but the chances of doing it wrong are fairly low because I don't think it's been done before. So, I have to go sign a bunch of vinyls now because if you pre-order the record, then you get signed vinyls. So thank you so much for hanging out. Please remember, I know it's getting boring. We have to stay inside. We have to try to be here for each other in the future. So try to think of something nice to call and tell somebody today that will brighten your day as well. Mwah. Love you bunches.